wait. Wait on a fifth person. We've been waiting here for a minute. It seems like the beta has slowed down quite a bit over the weekend. Because even over the weekend, there were a lot less keys going than I'm used to. So I feel like people are kind of getting tired of just jamming the beta all day, every day, just waiting on actual midnight to come out. It's kind of crazy how like pre-patch is out, but like pre-patch was like kind like not it, you know. We're all just waiting on actual midnight to come out. But we're getting close. It's less than a month away, so it's pretty cool. All right, let's jam this key. We're waiting on a fifth though. We need another DPS. But usually, if we're waiting on anything, it's best to be a DPS though. All right, let's get the YouTube chat pulled up. Where is it? There we go. All right, YouTube, I can see you guys now.
I'd do anything.
There we go. All right. Yo, what's up, Vicar? Very good to see you. How are you doing today, Vicar? Hopefully all is well where you're at. Man, we are still waiting on a DPS. This is we've been sitting here for a hot minute. Wanted to start the stream a long time ago, but I was like, maybe we wait until we fill the group. I mean, do we just take Randy? Do we trust Randy Priest? I mean, with a name like Randy, surely they know mechanics, right? The thing is, like, I want to just take this guy and start going, but I know if we take him, then it just, like, dies to the dumbest things, and I'll be so annoyed. Okay, so I need to see if I've fixed the UI problems that I was getting last week with my Danders frames. I've been tinkering with them. And they might be fixed. I'm just going to take this guy. Randy, I'm putting faith in you, buddy. Please don't let me down. Alright, we finally have a full 5. Ready to rock and roll. Let's go. Algathar time. Okay. Yo, hey, Vicar with the Prime. So, dang, Vicar, 14-month streak is really impressive. That's crazy. So that means that you haven't missed a month for 14 whole months. That is wild. Vicar, I appreciate you so much, man. Hopefully you're doing well. Hopefully life's treating you well. The Bezos Bucks are fantastic. I appreciate you so much. Hopefully we can make you proud in this key. We are running a standard build. As much as I like Dance of Chi-Chi, I've been trying this build with Mistline. I feel like it's just better versus bosses, and that's kind of where I've struggled the most with Mistweaver. On that same note, I'm also playing Jade Bond. Although the 1 minute cooldown on Chi-Chi's very nice for certain moments, I feel like you just barely feel Chi-Chi without Jade Bond, personally. Even though it only ups the gust miss by 20%, when you factor in how many gust miss you're seeing per blackout kick, it's a lot. Like, it's a lot more bursty. So yeah, we're running with Jade Bond Mistline today. Jade Bond Mistline. I kind of do wish that I could play Emperor's Elixir. I feel like it needs some love. I mean, Jade Fire Stomp already hits pretty hard, honestly. But even still, it's just like, it's in such a tough spot to justify going it, you know? Alright. Come on, Randy. Get your drink and get here. We're waiting. Oh, also I'm playing 5-man Shayloons, which I think is right in this dungeon. I like it in this dungeon. I feel like 1-man is like good on Vimox, whatever this guy's name is. Whatever this guy's name is. What's his name? Veximus? Veximus. But other than that, Even then, I like 5-man more, so I think 5-man works really well for that like big overlap too. Come on, Randy. My boy Randy, come here. But as long as I'm staying on top of my renewing mist, we'll guarantee like full value from Mist Slime. Whereas like with Dance of Shiji, you only get value from it on packs. You know what I mean? So like we'll have a full entire build versus bosses. Whereas before we were playing a full entire build minus a an Apex talent, which is or not Apex, Keystone talent, whatever they're called, Keynote, something, Capstone. That's it. All right, Randy, what are you drinking? He said, "You fellas okay with me going to grab a drink real quick?" Yes, we are, but how long does it take to get a drink? Killing me, Randy. Come on, Randy. I mean, I guess I just do a ready check. Maybe if he hears it, he'll hear the impatience. You know, he's got like his headset on. He's downstairs at the fridge filling up his water. He'll hear the ready check and know that we are ready to go. Plus, this tells the rest of the party like, okay, party leader wants to get this thing going. Dude, let's freaking kick some things today. Randy, come on. You know, it kind of is weird with cheap proficiency having magic damage done and healing done on the same node. Like, that's a little weird to me. Is there anything on this tree that we would want in this dungeon weirdly? Brother. Thing is, like, I don't know if it speeds us up replacing them, you know what I mean? Because we'd just be here waiting on a DPS anyways. I want to get in and kick some things, man. Plus, I did say, like, it was okay if he went and got a drink, so I'm not going to kick him. But maybe I stand for this key. It's so weird, like, getting used to standing while playing. But it is harder. Like, it actually is harder. Like, I don't know what it is, but, like, your body's so used to sitting and, like, your bottom half being turned off so you can, like, focus on your coordination on your top half. I guess I mean, do we kick the guy? Maybe we do. Sure. Surely someone else is gonna queue up. But like you're sorry, I got like really close. I kind of tripped there, almost brought the whole house down. But like your upper body, when your body's like focusing all of its coordination there, you just don't understand how weird it is to stand and then like still try to have that same coordination. I don't, maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm just uncoordinated. Like, yeah, that's what it is. Okay, we have a fifth. We're ready to blast. Let's do this thing. Alright, Mr. Warlock, get in here. A Warlock's good too, because they're a backup res. Plus, they crank some damage. They can do some big AoE. That is what we like. Alright, I am ready to start this thing. /RC. Oh my goodness. Let's go. Rogue, where you at? Sweet. Alright, go time. Let's do this. So as long as I apply my Renewing Mist before a pool, we're going to guarantee some value, even on pools where we're able to spin. So I really want to monitor Mistline's healing, if we can. It's hard to find, like, on details and stuff, but I think it would be nice to be able to track it in some way.
It has been quite some time since the academy has been open.
Well, it seems like things are indeed. Come with us.
Let's reset our data.
To set up for a new lesson.
These lashers must have grown wild while we were away. Please, if you could.
Alright, I'm gonna Thunder Focus here, Rising Sun Kick. I don't think this guy has good threat, so we're gonna be careful. Alright, now we are cruising. But I wanted to Thunder Focus here, Rising Sun Kick, that way, we at least, like, have our verse buff from Secret Infusion. At least have a buff, right? But the jury's still out at whether, you know, whether I fixed my UI or not. We won't really know until the first boss. I'm hoping I did. But we did not have to use a single cooldown there, which is nice. Since I'm playing Jade Bond, I'm trying not to use GG on that pool. Whereas, like, if you watched last week, I was GGing on that pool because I was running Gift. Alright, stack on the tank. We got this. As long as I can see the debuff on the tank, that's kind of what I'm really testing here.
What is that thing? This is your fault.
Gotta be careful about on-pool aggro.
Please, help us, new students.
My cast bar is like slightly off center, and I can already tell it's gonna throw me off so bad. Alright, I'm gonna kind of lean this way so we hit this far one. Okay, I technically can see the stacks on the tank. They're just so hard to see. Yo, Brother Bear! Yo, Zark! Good to see you both! Zark, how are you doing today? Happy Monday. Hopefully all is well. Woo! But also, Brother Bear, where are my emotes? I don't know. I don't know what happened. I do not know what happened, but after the stream I can, or honestly between keys, I can take a look at it. Let's go and ping the tank. Yeah, the mage is playing Agent of Chaos, but there has to be one, right? Especially on beta, like, we need the experience of getting one Agent of Chaos. Hello, is caster full build viable, or we must always go melee? In regards from Portugal, what is good from the U.S.? Nice to have you from Portugal. I mean, it all depends on your definition of viability. They definitely, the melee build has much more support. Like, you can build a fully well-rounded build, and what you're doing is just stronger. But, like, I think caster is definitely weaker than a melee build of Mistweaver, just because of that simple fact of, like, it's a full build, you know. But I do think like caster can compete with like the weakest healer. You know what I mean? Like I don't think it can compete with other Mistweaver builds, obviously, because I think it's just the lesser supported of the two builds, you know. But I mean, if you say that you treat it as if it's like the 8th healer spec, right? I think maybe it's like 7th place. I don't think it's 8th place, right? Hey, nice. 0 deaths. Okay, this group has what it takes. You stole them from me. I didn't take them. I promise, Brother Bear. I promise. Oof, yep. All emo access was locked behind the sub. Okay. Hey, that's good to hear from it. No, I'm totally kidding. I don't know if that's like a setting or if it's just like a thing that Discord and Twitch have like some weird alliance, you know, where you get like weird functionality if you support both, kind of. Like maybe Discord has a deal with Amazon or something, trying to get more people to use Discord. If I could turn it off, I would. I just don't think I could. But hopefully that makes sense, Yang. You know, the thing about casters, they've even said it's gonna be, they're gonna monitor the numbers and not let Crackling Jade Lightning do as much as our single target, like our punch cape rotation. So like factoring that in with the fact that it's kind of like, all it really is just like 3 caster talents, and then the rest of the talents are designed and optimized for the melee build, you know what I mean? So you definitely can slap together a build and probably see a pretty good success for it, but the bottom line is you would get more longevity out of putting your time into the other build. But if you're okay with that, like if you just want to see how far you can go with caster, I think you'll surprise yourself. I think the build is better than you would think. It just, you know, it's just not as well rounded. Hey man, how's the monk treating you, Rish? It's going really well. I was glad you popped in, Rish. I was thinking earlier, man, these queue times on beta are getting long. If I have to call in some reinforcements, I mean, who else but Rish, you know? But how are you doing today, Rish? Very good to see you. Did your weekend go well? But dang, that sucks though, Brother Bear, that it does lock behind access. I was wondering why only certain people like could react with those, but now I guess it makes sense that those were the I guess the Twitch subs. You know, I could have easily checked that because on Discord there is a Twitch sub like section on the player or of the members, you know. Yeah, Monk is good, man. I feel like Monk just, no matter how good Mistweaver is, there's just this constant community perception that it's worse than it actually is. I feel like that's always the case. Like, I don't know what it is, but people just refuse to believe that oh, he's gonna get chunked. People refuse to believe like when Mistweaver's good. I don't think Mistweaver's like broken. I don't think it's gonna be like top of the meta, but I definitely think it will be up there, you know what I mean? It's not going to be like riding the bottom of the meta. If it is, it's just because of player base. Like, I feel like the only thing that could hold Monk back this tier from putting up, you know, pretty solid results as a upper mid-tier healer is the lack of players, you know what I mean? Which I think is kind of a big thing historically with Monk, is like, you're kind of battling against whether enough people play your spec to put up those results, you know? LBN, will Windwalker be viable or useless? You know, I've heard some good and bad things about Windwalker, but I think most recently I've heard some pretty solid things about Mistweaver, about Windwalker. So like I honestly haven't done a key. I've maybe done like 1 or 2 keys recently with a Windwalker, but I haven't really paid attention to their results, to be honest. It's honestly, what it comes down to, Zark, is that there are so many Brewmasters that people are swapping to. Yeah. There are just so many Brewmasters that it might fall into the same trap that Mistweaver often falls into, where, like, you want to play Mistweaver, but then you're like, wait, no one wants me because they already have a Monk in the party and the tank slot, you know? Okay, I can at least see this dot debuff on the party. more than I could last week. That's good news. Take these. Okay, good. They're taking them to the wind. Like, did you just see that spot heal that I did on the prop paladin? That was on a tank. And it's technically no cooldown if you have enough mana T stacks. Technically it is a cooldown if I'm like, well, technically there is no cooldown, but also technically the other way, you do have to like wind it up by drinking mana tea. Please don't stack on me. Alright, Chi-Ji, do your thing. I feel like this is way too early in this fight for Chi-Ji, but here we are. I also really like Jade Bond with Tear of Mourning too. I feel like that's pretty slept on. I'm gonna punch and kick a few more times, and then I'm gonna spread some Enveloping Mist before the Chi-Ji ends, just to milk the value. Especially coming into this next dot, I feel like it's gonna just pop off. Go and cocoon one person. Okay, now we're in the burn, but we don't have Lust, which is so awkward. It's funny, we're doing too well. Like, we're too good on time. Part of me wants to just Conduit for damage, but Conduit kind of is our only cooldown on reserve right now. Like, we have Revival, though. We're so fine, but I don't know. I'm just more scared. I guess that's how you have to play healer when you can't see cooldowns of others, or, like, defensives of others. You just have to play with this constant fear of, like, if I don't hold up cooldowns, we're screwed, right? Hey, how many of you guys have seen the movie Together? It's like a newer scary movie. It has Dave Franco and Allison Brie in it. I'm gonna pop an offensive, cocoon that guy in Revival. And then we really just have to pocket heal the tank here. If we lose the tank, it's GG. Oh, Mage, that was a bad time to get hit by that. Very nice. Okay, we did lose someone, but they literally got hit by a swirly, so I don't claim that death. That death stays with them. Let's see. I'm comfortable with Mistweaver being the worst healing spec so long as it... Honestly, me too. Like, if Mistweaver's seen as the worst healer spec, I'm still going to play it, and I'll still have a blast with it. And I honestly, I love being the underdog. Just, if I'm being totally honest, I don't think it is the worst healer right now. Being brutally honest. Plus, Mistweaver does have this, like, it does have this unique draw that not really any other healer that I can think of has, where you can technically scale your healing on how big a pool is. So, like, in high-end keys, like, sure, your healing might fall off, but your healing can also scale on how big of a pool your tank can handle, you know what I mean? With, you know, Dance of Chi-Ji, Spinning Crank Kick, and especially in higher keys, like if you start to do those massive pools in order to time them, you could technically swap to Dance of Chi-Ji and do it that way, but I don't know, it's not like amazing, right? It's not like the best scaling, but it's something that no one else has. Like, what other healer can heal more when you pool bigger, you know? Maybe you could argue Restadra, because the bigger the pool, the less likely they are to cast a damage spell, you know? But us, we're doing our damage while we do the big healing. Oh boy, that's aggro ripped. Yo, Dog Watch, high five, Mr. Elvian. Yo, what's up, Dog Watch? I appreciate you. Whoa. Ooh. Sorry, I look away and a cast almost went off. Scared me. But what is good, Dog Watch? Nice to have you back. How are you doing today? I swapped on retail. We're on beta right now, but I swapped all of my characters to being named LB Ninja. So hopefully, if I do any kind of pushing or something next season, it'll at least be recognizable. You know what I mean? I feel like that was the play. It was an investment, a stupid one. I hate spending money on stupid little WoW services, but I feel like it's just good for the brand, right?
It has been quite some time since students have been here.
And while I'm so gonna miss some of my characters' names, Like Natra, that was my first character, and now it's not named Natra. Oh, it's so sad. Gotta watch these lectures. Okay, that's my para. I will stun there. Spring casting and Velcro. Oh, I thought I had a strength proc. We gotta stop those surges too. Whoa! I clicked. Nothing happened. Okay, I'm gonna defensive. Yeah, that's a dead mage. Those surges, if they go off, they are nothing to joke about. They are ridiculous. And the mage did release. I'm pretty sure he releases at the start of the dungeon, and he like has no way to get back safely. He's gonna have to run the full loop, which makes, when you do this pull with less people, it makes it even harder because you have even less CC. And it looks like our tank, I was about to say, it looks like our tank recognizes that, and he's gonna like skip that pull for now, but no, he he pulled even more in. He pulled the Ravager in. But this tank is really good. You can tell because like since someone stopped that other surge, I am just going to pair that one. But you saw at the end of that pull, the tank started to kite away. And that's because those battle axes have like a nasty, I think, bleed. And it really chunks the tank down. I'm ready with my stun if I need to. A nice little disorient from the paladin. Now I'm going to stun. Got my cocoon ready for the mage if he needs it. We're chilling. Alright, I think I'm just going to Soothing Mist the Warlock. Just let Soothing Mist like heal him all the way through. Oh, we pulled more. Okay, we're pulling more funnel into the boss, which is nice. I'm going to rip a Shaylins because I intend on drinking Mana Tea. Okay, tank was trying to soak a lot. I need to be more careful about that because now I kind of messed this up a bit. I'll soak this one. I'll soak a second one and then dispel myself. Got a revival. That was kind of a waste of revival. It's okay. We're still fine. Gotta watch out for the frontal. Gotta pop Chi-Ji for this overlap. We are lusted, so maybe that was a very aggressive Chi-Ji. Arcane Fissure, and we're so fine because I popped Chi-Ji. Okay, so it did kind of work out. Oops, watch out. Watch the tank. Tank should get those two, I'm guessing, maybe? Okay, here I have Cocoon and I have Thunder Focusy coming soon. Whoa, Mr. Tank. Okay, 2 bosses down, 0 deaths on the bosses. I like it. I like it. I haven't seen it. I liked it. Oh, you have seen it. Okay. Yeah, if you have not seen the movie Together, it's kind of, I mean, I would classify it as a scary movie. For the most part nowadays, scary movies aren't like scary, they're more like creepy, and this one definitely fits that bill more. But if you're into like creepy style movies, this movie is, honestly, this is one of the better movies I've seen in a minute, like in a long minute. Highly recommend. I still have not seen Iron Lung though. My mom called me. No, she texted me over the weekend. She was like, have you heard of Morkeployer or something? Like, she misspelled his name so bad, but I was like, oh, Mom. Yes, but come on now. So I think she saw it. Or no. She saw the Rachel McAdams, Dylan O'Brien one. But yeah, that movie is amazing. That movie is amazing. Gumshoe said, alright, dude, I got a new Mistweaver. Never played it before. Which buttons do I press? I mean, it depends on the moment. It depends on the moment. So, like, in AoE, so, like, I would say, like, 4+ targets spin. I would say 5+ targets spin. 5+ targets spin to do the most damage, most healing. Single target, or, you know, 3 or less targets, you do... Let's go and stun. You do your what I call the single target rotation. It's basically your rotation that is all of your single target buttons. So you Tiger Palm until you get 4 stacks of... Oh boy, I cannot heal them. I have to pop Chi. I was just isolated from everyone. Oh, there's my sound. So you'll see me, I'll Tiger Palm, and then I'll Rising Sun Kick, then Blackout Kick. The reason why you Tiger Palm twice is because you'll see here, Tiger Palm, you can stack that up to 4. And what that does is that makes your next Blackout Kick hit an additional time per stack. So that's why you hear whenever I Blackout Kick, you hear it hit a bunch of times. So you Tiger Palm, Blackout Kick. Rising Sun Kick on cooldown. That's like your damage rotation, which is your maintenance throughput. Other than that, I have videos up on Chi. They are outdated from midnight because they did change Chi coming into midnight. But I'm pretty sure Chi still remains the same on pre-patch, right? Oh boy. Arcane Smash. I might just revival this. Yeah, because I don't have GG for 45. We did not need to pull in the boss, if I'm being honest. These guys do a lot of damage. Usually you can do this, but since I'm taking Jade Bond, I did not have cooldowns. I'm going to have to defensive the next blast that these guys do because it really hurts. Fun me. Okay, I have to defensive. Oh, live! Oh, no. He died as I was casting into him. Yeah, see, that was just... I did not have the cooldowns lined up. We can probably kill these little guys, though. Maybe? Kill the little guy. Kill the little guy. Kill the little guy.
Your survival.
Come on, Rogue. You got this. Yeah, I was present whilst you were changing them the other day. I logged into my NA account, found all my characters so low. I think level 7 was my lowest, so could play to level 20 without getting upgrades and sub. Oh, man. That is so weird that you can play without a sub, though. That is weird. Also, I'm pretty sure we were down on percent, right? If we kill that other guy, is that a full 4%? Yeah, I did not have cooldowns coming into that because I had to waste Chi on that last pull. So normally I can handle that pack very easily in the boss, but it just lined up weirdly. And I was like maybe a 1/10 of a second away from my Shayloon's casting on the mage to save him, but he died like as I'm casting him. But we are honestly fine. 1.5 years time flies. Well, not literally, but hey, dude, that is insane. A 1.5 years, Stealing Panda. I am so sorry that I've put you through that much time of me. But I appreciate you so much, dude. You are amazing. Thank you for the support. The Prime Bezos bucks. You already know the drill. They go a long way in supporting the channel, what I do. So thank you so much, Stealing Panda. You are an OG for sure. Oof. Also, we have people like taking orbs too, which is not that good. We have Warlock here. Okay, yeah, I have Conduit. See, but now I get the Conduit now, and I do have a, I'll have Chi ready. So, like, we're in a much better spot than we were before, just because I have cooldowns available. And now this knight is very dead. We have full percent, okay, so that does give us count. But now it's very easy. The only true spikes of damage we have are if people get hit by orbs, but they keep doing it. They keep getting hit by orbs, so. We also have our Warlock and Rogue at 2 stacks. Alright. Yeah, we have plenty of people at 2 stacks, so we're about to be spawning more puddles. Energy Bomb on me. I'm going to make sure and get very clear of everyone. Do I pop Chi-Ji or do I wait? I think I pop Chi-Ji. Dangerous positioning. Tank is repositioning over there, though, which is good. I just rolled right through that. What an idiot. Oh, never mind. We are over here. Dang, I had to use Revival there because, one, I got the Dispel, but it was at the same time that our Warlock dropped down to, like, very low health. So I kind of just, like, kill 2 birds with 1 stone, that stone being Revival, you know? We're fine, though. We have 3 minutes. We have some B-reses lined up, too. We're playing it very risky, though. Okay, I can touch a death, though, which is fine. He's about to drop a puddle. Oh no, that's 7 to 1 stack. When did he reset his stacks? Oh, we're fine. Boss is dead. I'm just gonna conduit for the kill. Imagine we all greet it and we all just stay in the middle. Oh man. Hey, very nice. Magisters? Question mark? I want to get another rep on Magisters. I want to see that final boss again. Hey, we got something. We got a ring.
Thank you for all your help in getting the school ready.
All right, very nice, very nice. Hey, what's up, guys? Sorry about that. I always try to check chat as much as possible, but when a dungeon starts to come like down to it, I have to pay attention. You know what I mean? Hey, LB, how's it going, dog? Dude, it's going very well. Trev, how are you doing? Trev G, I feel like it's been a minute. I hope you're doing well. If you're the same Trev that I'm thinking of, it's been a minute. Also, Sono Please comes in and says, ooh, yay, eye candy. Oh, my goodness. How's it going, Sono Please? Hopefully you're doing well as well. My emotes are doubled now? Yikes. Okay. Well, hey, at least now everyone will have access to the emotes in the Discord, at least. Which I think is cool, right? Can y'all take my emotes and use them in other Discords? I'm fine with that, honestly. I don't really mind that. All right, let's go ahead and get this next one rolling. Mythic Plus, 15. Magisters, now I need to change it. Bags, the bags. Where is it? Crit Mastery Ring. Okay. Dude, literally, where's my key? Here's one of them, but I have 2 keys for some reason. Ah, it's fine. It's not that deep. Okay. Bang. Mythic Keystone. Okay, we have it all set up. Now we're going to wait for a queue. Maybe these 2 guys are still wanting to do a key. I wonder if this tank's going to queue back up. I guess we'll see if he does. You saw it and you liked it. I loved that movie. Like, it was so good. Highest was 7. Sorry, for some reason, one of my IRL friends has been playing NA the past week. Not a clue why. Come on over to NA, Dog Watch. We need more people like you. As long as it's understood that we would always be the top healer DPS to balance out utility. Honestly, I agree. So, like, I'm fine with being the bottom healer. If that's the case, like, we're just always bottom. Yeah, it would get annoying, but I'd be fine with it. But I do agree with your point. Like, if they were to say, like, yeah, Mistweaver's going to do the least amount of throughput, but they're going to crank damage, they're going to be like a hybrid, that would be sick. That'd be a really cool world to live in. That's what it would make sense, right? Like, us or Disc just, like, cranks damage for a healer, but, like, somewhere between probably, like, tank damage, but then they do, like, okay healing when they need to, like maybe in cooldowns, but maybe like not super good out of cooldowns, you know? I'm doing good. It's all good on the dungeon focus. I completely understand. I appreciate you. You know, it's also funny that you shortened dungeon as dung, like I'm dung. Anyways, LBN, I figured out who you look like. Oh God. Okay, well with my beard, I look totally different. So, who do I look like? Are you talking about like who I look like now, like right now, or who I look like generally? Because I feel like this hides what I look like. I am clearly hiding behind the beard. Maybe we have to relist because my key I think was a little weird. Insert Sanic emote. Okay, so with the beard, who I look like? Who do I look like with the beard? Maybe here's who I think I look like. I think Carl from Up. Carl from Up. I could see it. Carl from Up. I definitely see that. Like, this is my grandfather for sure. They literally, I feel like the person that drew Up saw. Honestly, hold up, dude. Young Carl from Up. Hold on, I've never seen that. That's legitimately me. What are we doing? I did not know that that was literally me. Yeah, I definitely can't unsee it now. Maybe I've probably ingrained it in y'all's minds too, but I am Carl from Up, especially young Carl. Shoot, I was just saying it for old Carl. You ever see the old movie Ice Pirates? I have not. Now I'm actually so scared. So scared to look this up. Ice Pirates. Ice Pirates. Okay, thank goodness you're not making me say something like Ligma, you know. Constantly saying the words Ice Pirates. Okay, I'm looking up the movie. So far, I don't see anyone really. I mean, kind of. Like the curly-headed dude, maybe. Maybe he's the main dude, kind of. Kind of. Oh, hold on. Wait, I just came across this picture. Is it going to be one of the... Oh, God, that would be so cursed. I swear if you're hitting me with that. The character played by Bruce Valanche. Okay, let me... Never heard of this person. Pirates Bruce Valanche. I hate that this is true. Oh my God. Okay, especially in the movie, because I see pictures of him outside of the movie. I don't see it. Especially nowadays. He looks sweet though. He looks sweet. But in the movie, oh my God, this is me as a villain. I don't know if he's the villain. I could see it though. I could see it. The thing is we use different styles of glasses. But he has like the same like hair tone. I definitely could say it's like, is he blonde? Is he brown? Is that like a red tint? Like, who knows? He also has the rosy cheeks, so I see it. So, honestly, good call. Good call. I'll have to show my wife that. I'll pull up this movie and she'll be like, oh, the main character? Question mark? And I'll be like, no, that guy. The one with his head sticking out. That guy. That is good. I like that one a lot. There's so many people. Like, my wife has this... this little thing on her keychain it's supposed to be Thor. Okay, it's supposed to be Thor. Like, that's why you would buy it, is to get a little keychain of Thor. But honestly, it looks so much more like me than Thor. Like, this thing legit looks like a spitting image of me. So she uses it on her keychain just to be like, I don't know. It's most people carry around like I have a picture of my wife in my wallet, but she has a keychain that looks like me that's supposed to be Thor, you know. But I don't know. I feel like I do have a pretty basic face, though, if I'm being real. Yeah, just in the movie. Yeah, I see it. I definitely see it in the movie for sure. Care for wife aggro though, no. My dad is a 1-to-1 copy of old Carl. It's like they found a picture of him in reality. Dude, that's so cute. Old Carl's so cute. Like, the cutest, like, grandpa, you know? Okay, we might have to find a group. I do not want to do a 17 seat. I'm not going to lie. Seat is not fun. I'm not a fan. There's just so few people playing right now. It's crazy. I love that movie. I haven't seen it. It looks like... I don't know if it gives like similar vibes or what, but it reminds me of Spaceballs or whatever that movie is called. And we watched that all the time when I was like a young kid. I haven't seen it at an age where I remember it, if I'm being honest. But is it Spaceballs? Now that I'm saying that, that doesn't sound right, but I feel like it is right. Okay. You probably have to check in the roles permission. I see ceiling fan. Okay, I'll tinker with that after. Hey, we got a tank. Going into Magister's Terrace. Oh yeah, very Spaceballs, very space. Okay. So it is like a comedy-ish movie. I kind of get those vibes. Just from like looking at it. Came out before Spaceballs. Okay. Because I remember like Spaceballs was when I was like a very young kid. It was already like kind of pushed, like dated a little bit. You know what I mean? But not really. I feel like that movie's just so timeless. But we would watch Monty Python and the Holy Grail. That is my jam, though. It sucks though because I tried to show my wife Monty Python and the Holy Grail, and it's not like her brand of comedy or anything. Like it's also like a slower movie than most movies nowadays, you know. So it's like hard to kind of keep attention. Plus, my wife has ADHD, so it was even harder. So it's just one of those things where you want to like show and be like, look, this is one of my favorite movies of all time. Like, I think you'll like it. And I know she would if it could grab her attention and keep it, you know, but it's just not the kind of movie that does that, you know. Have you tried the new Paladin at all? A little bit, not as much as I should. I definitely want to play more of it this week, though. That's on my radar of things to do. I have a build that feels a lot like Monk that makes it super crazy. Is it just a Crusader build? Is it Crusader plus you're playing the thing where like your spenders also shock an enemy nearby or something like that? I think we take this 2-stack. The Shaman does have a Deserter thing. And they've only done a 12, but I'd rather have like... They're probably in Discord. They can communicate a little, like... Who knows, man? Who knows? Loktar.
Time is money, friend.
It'd be so fun to like voice act a little NPC. If anyone from Blizzard is watching for some reason, I would do some voice acting for free, like straight up. Throw the holy hand grenade, yeah. I mean, like everything about that movie. See, Life of Brian. So I had this professor in college who really wanted us to watch the movie on like the final day, but they ended up canceling school because that was when like COVID was kind of like popping up for a while. So we were gonna watch Life of Brian because it was his favorite movie, but we never did. And I felt so bad because that professor was so awesome. You could just tell he like really wanted to share his favorite movie with his favorite class, you know. But he never got to. But I should go back and watch it though. Because it was like that same comedy troupe, right? Or is Life of Brian not the same? It's always the case, man. People hate on Monk so much, it's crazy. It's so dang good right now. I know people are gonna form their opinions without even playing it. Dude, freaking Vlad, the triple whammy. Vlad comes in, raids 3 streams in a row. Vlad, you are a monster and a certified beast. How are you doing, Vlad? How's the mount farm going? What's the coolest or like your favorite recent mount that you've gotten? Because I couldn't tell you the last mount that I got for sure. I just I stopped paying attention. Oh no, our tank's offline. We'll give him a bit. Oh no, mount farm leveling every class. Okay, are you leveling every class on classic or like on TBC classic, or are you doing it on the other one, the one that I'm literally playing right now? Retail, that's the word. Wait, is this a new LB view? How fancy. What's up, Freya? How are you doing? Oh, it is. You probably haven't been here. But so I got a new desk, which lets me stand. You would think that with a new standing desk, I would actually be standing up. I'm not. But in order to make it work in my office, I had to like push the other desks out of the way. So I have one desk over here and one over here, like literally 3 desks in my office right now. But I've changed my backdrop. I moved this like shelf that I used to just wait. I used to look at this shelf. It was behind my camera. Now it's behind me. I still have the casting couch over here because, you know, it's hilarious. It's a casting couch, right? But I think it looks clean. I mean, we also moved this thing, the LB Ninja 7 sign. I also get to display so much more of my stupid little figurines to, like, show things that I'm interested in, you know what I mean? So, I don't know. It just gives me more room for expression. I like it a lot. Ain't got time for TBC retail. Good to hear it. I recently, so I just changed all my characters, all my healers to be named LB Ninja just to kind of be on brand. But I used a level 80 boost on a shaman to do the shaman instead of changing the shaman's name, and I kind of regret it because I like playing pre-patch. I can't, but I've heard that leveling characters is really good.
The terrace holds what
It's like it's a really good time to level characters right now.
Of Twilight.
But I honestly I can't confirm. I haven't leveled a character in, well, since you and I did it, and you know how that went, Vlad. Actually. But before then, I hadn't leveled a character. You know how rough it was. They ain't stupid. I love those. I appreciate it. You know, it's funny. These were these little Naruto figures were from Burger King. So Burger King, about 6 months ago, did like this little thing with Naruto, where they made 8 different little toys that you could get in their kids' toy box. But, you know, they had a bunch of extra ones on hand. So what I would do is I would go around to, like, local Burger Kings, like, on the way home from, like, the store and stuff, and just be like, hey, y'all have Naruto toys? Like, which ones do you have? And you can buy them for $1. So I was able to go around town and hunt all 8 of them. And it came down to the wire, honestly. There was one, the Garo one, was so hard to find. But it's, like, fun knowing that I was able to find all of them, you know? But, so far, this is our second key. Our first key went, like, super smooth. We're blasting on the monk. Mistweaver, if you haven't seen it, Mistweaver did get, like, buffed very nicely, recently to our punch kick healing. So you'll notice that a lot of my globals, if you haven't seen Mistweaver before, a lot of my globals are just damage spells. Like, as a healer, you don't really cast a dedicated healing spell that often. And the healing that my punch and kicks do is just increased now. Like, it just does more healing. Yeah, there's definitely a lust pool. I need to watch these dispels. Oh, there goes my sound. I think I'm just going to heal through. I might even cocoon this guy. I could dispel it, but then I'll have to heal the next one. But we can honestly just spin with lust. We're so fine. I will dispel that one, though. Super chillin'. Yeah, so monks have this cool talent where whenever you spinning crane kick, you can make it take, I guess it's like, what, 1.3 times the damage that you're doing and disperse it amongst 3 of your allies for healing. So like on big AoE packs like that, you can kind of just play Windwalker Light. It's pretty sick. Ancient Teachings not useless. Yeah, Ancient Teachings is, oh no, the 2-stack. Ran right into the circle. Hopefully they know the mechanics of the dungeon. But yeah, it actually does pretty solid healing now, Ancient Teachings. Okay, we lost like our whole party to the to the maze mechanic. Dude, that nukes me. What the heck? Okay, this pool's kind of hard. This Pyromancer, she has a really that thing, Ignition. It does a lot of damage. But as long as I combat it with a healing cooldown, we should be fine. Yeah, Ancient Teachings feels really good. So they buffed the punch kicky healing, and then they also buffed the spinning crane kick healing. So kind of both of our main players of healing got buffed. Main players of like maintenance healing outside of our cooldowns. I still think one of our cooldowns could use like a little juice up, but that's okay. You do have to do some weaving and mist. I will be personally offended, nay, attacked. I will take it as a personal attack if you don't do like a Mistweaver series toward the beginning of the season. I get it, you got some different things that you want to be doing. But at some point toward the beginning of the season, We need some Mistweaver Vlad. I also have never caught like when you're doing a Mistweaver season live. So I would love to like be able to watch those videos the day they come out. You know, that would be super sick. That crowd dispersal hurts, but honestly, it's kind of all the damage that's coming out. As long as we dispel that dot off like quickly, it's kind of all the damage that's hitting us. So we have plenty of time to top the party up with just our punches and kicks. Which is exactly what you want in this movie. You want the excuse to just punch and kick as often as possible. About to get knocked. Alright, so we're coming up. This next boss room is pretty scary because it has more of those Pyromancer ads. But the boss itself is pretty chill. How's everyone in Vlad World? Are y'all excited about Midnight? Or has all the hate for Midnight kind of like crept its way in? I know right now the big topic is all of the classic players have been really hating on Midnight, even though they have no idea what's going on. Because it like benefits them to do so, you know what I mean? So I've seen the hate for Midnight go up a lot this past week, just because all the classic players are kind of like hopping on. Here's another ignition. I cast an enveloping mist, then just go into my channel. And we'll be able to cheat do this next one if we pull it. Looks like we are. Very nice. But Vlad, also, I don't know if you're still around. Because I know, like, usually when you end stream, it's because you got stuff to do. But if you are, I have not had a chance to ask you about what you thought of Stranger Things. I was very excited to ask you about it, and then I just totally forgot. Okay, we've got another ignition going. This ignition really hurts. Might have to cocoon the tank here, which is actually really bad. So then that means that I'm probably gonna have to use my revival to heal the party. Or maybe we could just spread around some enveloping mists. This next ignition, I could probably pop a defensive. I'm gonna pop a defensive, and then those enveloping mists plus my punches and kicks can probably carry us. Yeah, for the most part. Very nice. Alright, boss time. I was so lost, by the way. It looks really good. Yeah, honestly, Mistweaver is a lot better than people think, for sure. Okay, this tank position is a little weird. Should be fine though.
Please stand by.
Whew. Got a little sus. I had to dip into the puddle for a brief second there to catch that one. But you ideally want to kind of catch them. It's kind of weird. You either want to catch them right up against the boss. That way the puddles that they leave behind are kind of like closer to the puddles that the boss has left from his giant knockback. Or you want to catch them like as far away from the boss as possible. Like if I were to run out to the wall over here and catch the orbs over there, it'd be just as fine because the puddles would be out of the way, you know. But to be fair, we have a lot of space. I'm going to unroot the rogue. Because I can always cheat myself if I need to. Oh, okay, so for anyone that tuned in last week, you know, on Friday I kind of always talk about what my game plan is for the week, like what I have planned. There was a Magic the Gathering tournament at my local game store that I went to this weekend, and I freaking won it. I got first place. So yeah, it's lit. It was super fun. I popped off. There was one round where I didn't hear that the round had started, so I was just over there dilly-dallying, like talking to some people, and all of a sudden they're like, "Chris, the round started like 2 minutes ago." So I go over, I sit down, I'm like, "I'm so sorry, like, I'm so sorry, let's just like play," and you know, blah blah blah. And we were the first ones done that round because I smoked them. I like popped off. So I was like on it that day. Yeah, I had a pretty solid weekend. Spent some good time with my wife too. That is always the best. Congrats on first. I appreciate you, Phoenix. Is that Danders? Yes. This is Danders. This is a pretty basic profile. I've kind of just changed like the visuals. I haven't really changed the what they do. Okay, we're coming up on Runic Glaive hallway. This hallway is a monster. So as long as you stay on top of these Runic Glaives, oh boy. He says he falls behind them. Did have to cocoon that guy. Here comes Runic Glaive number 2. Like, as long as you're ready for it, it's not that bad. However, there are pools up ahead that have 2. Yeah, these Spellbreakers, they are trouble. You want to try to kill them before they get their next cast. See, like, ideally we kill it before it gets this next cast off. Because not only do I have to heal another one, but I also have to heal it while these guys aren't able to be punched, you know? So, it's that much more difficult. And then this is just awkward. I'm going to have to... I'm going to have to Chi-Ji here, maybe. No, actually, I'm just going to Revival. Let's go in Revival. That'll cleanse that dot as well. I can spin here. I gotta adjust my camera. I can spin. That's healing those glaives as well. I do want to get some Renewing Mist out. That way, I at least have one out benefiting from Mist Line at all times. But ideally, I want to save Chi-Ji for the next pool. So the next pool's a scary one. That's the double Glaber. Stand in that. Okay, yeah, we have a lot of buttons available. Please kill it. No, he's getting another one off. I'm just gonna cocoon the shaman. Basically, shut off that dot. There's no way that dot shoots through that shield. Alright, now this is the... Well, I guess we're not big pulling here, so maybe I did not need to save Chi-Ji. Okay, now we're big pulling. That's a big lust. We're gonna see, but I might be able to just spin through since we're lusted. But what's really scary is, like, sometimes those glaives will stack up on the same person, but you see here, all 4 of the squishies have Runic Glaive on us. So I'm going to pop Chi-Ji now. Oh, that's not Chi-Ji. Oh, that's not Chi-Ji. The bad thing, though, is that I'm playing 2-minute Chi-Ji cooldown, and that makes us... That's dying. That makes the boss extra scary. This boss is pretty hard to heal. I think I can do it without Chi-Ji. It's just going to be a little harder than I'm used to. I'm going to have to cocoon someone. I pop my defensive. Let's get that one guy dead. Oh boy.
Stand down. I have
Let's at least get in the room before we like drink or anything. Okay. We actually don't need a drink. We're fine on mana.
Restrain him.
We're blasting. This key is going very quickly. Go! Ah, he's killing me. Literally. Okay, we're back. So I still don't have Chi-Ji. I do have Revival in 10 seconds. get in. Very nice. Okay. Kind of worried that these guys like wouldn't know the basics of the mechanics of these fights, but they do. They do. So the rogue just facing? No, that's great. I'm gonna go ahead and conduit this so I can itch my nose if I'm being totally honest. That was the only reason why I pressed conduit. Do not think I needed to. Do I have my defensive? I don't. I have 15 seconds on defensive. I do have Chi-Ji here though. So on the rogue DK, they're just so tanky. I'm not even gonna pop a defensive. We're fine. Or pop a cooldown. This next one's probably gonna go on like me and the shaman if I had to guess. I might not need to cooldown this. Yeah, it's rogue shaman. I think I'm just gonna kick in the shaman. Shamans are so squishy. What are shamans made of and why is it paper? Bro, buddy, you gotta know you can't stand in that, right? That's crazy. That is definitely one of the B-reses I've ever seen. On the rogue, and the paladin. Alright, super chill. Yeah, we didn't even need Chi-Ji. Yo, what's up, Sailor Yin? How are you doing today? Sorry, I'm sure this has been asked a billion times. No worries at all, Yin. It is nice to see you, man. But what party frames are those? Are they Danders? Yes, these are Danders frames. I plan on sharing my my Danders profile tonight. Honestly, it's not like I haven't done too much to it. I've just made it visually more aesthetic, I guess. But I mean, that does matter to a lot of people. So I will be sharing my Danders frames. I can even do it between keys if I get time, if you guys don't mind. This is going to be super annoying of a pool. But luckily, as a Mistweaver, the bigger the pool, the stronger our feet get. So we take it. And I don't even have to stun here, which is good. I'm going to envelop him as the tank, though, as his defenses fall off. Alright. That would honestly be amazing. There's no rush or anything, but LVUI isn't what it used to be with the chain. Yeah. I considered swapping to LVUI, and very quickly got off that consideration. But yeah, I'll definitely be sharing these. I've had someone else ask me, and I did tell them that I would share it that night, or the next morning, and I totally forgot. So it is fresh on my mind that I need to be sharing these. Okay, this pack is going to be difficult. I do have Chi-Ji, but these guys are really hard to heal. See if we can just spread around some envelopments for this first one. Consuming Shadows. Consuming Shadows does a lot of dot damage. So I conduited the first one. I'm going to Shaylin or Chi-Ji the second one. And it should be fine. Whoa. Okay, I don't like that camera angle because I could not see my feet. Okay, now I'm going to pop Chi-Ji. Do a nice burst of healing. Very nice. Oh yeah, I should just be spinning. I honestly could not see all these little health bars. Honestly, my Platinator profile needs the most work. You guys see those tiny little health bars? Like these tiny little crawlies, their health bars are like almost invisible. They're so small. Touch of death, this guy. Okay, we just have to watch out for bolts on these pools. gonna stack up my Tiger Palms, and then I'm gonna spin. I'm actually gonna stun here too. But I'm gonna stack up my Tiger Palms so I have a triple hitting Blackout Kick lined up, and then I'm just gonna spin. Terror Wave, we do not want that to go off. Okay, the Void Terror is dying. Very nice. Stop that. Yeah, a lot of these packs are pretty terrifying. Why? I was trying so hard to run away from the rogue, and he just like brought the bomb on top of me. Okay, this is gonna get very sus here soon. Yeah, I try to heal through that without popping cooldowns. Because honestly, my only cooldown right now is Revival. Technically, I do have Chi-Ji coming up too, so I can safely Chi-Ji here. The tiny HP bars are a quick fix. That's a box you untick. Thank you. I'll be totally honest, Malkaya, I have looked for it. So I am so glad that you said that, because getting that fix will help me a lot. Because it is driving me insane, those tiny little health bars. Okay, I'm just going to Revival this one. God, he heals so much. We almost had him dead, and then he just, like, gets so much health back. Like, part of me's kind of gotten used to these tiny little health bars. You see here, like, I have these little guys to fight now, but they're so hard to see. Hey mate, just heard Monk is being praised for how good they are at the moment. They're between S and A+ here. Been trying to tell you, I firmly believe that they were like B+, A- before, and I was on like this island alone. The problem is that in their weak moments, they were really felt. You know what I mean? Like, some healers, their weaknesses aren't that egregious, but the problem with Monk is that your healing was very hard to do. If like you had to panic and waste your Shayloons right before a big scary moment, it sucked. But now you don't really have to do that as much, because your maintenance healing can get you kind of dig you out of that hole itself. You know what I mean? Like before, if an ally stood in a swirly, you had a Shayloons them, then you were kind of like, oh shoot, this next mechanic's gonna really hurt. Now you can actually rely on your maintenance through, but I don't know whose tier list you're referring to, or who is giving the praise, but I echo it. I think Mistweaver's absolutely slept on. Alright, I'm going to Conduit here soon. Let's go and Conduit now, especially if I get linked. Okay, I am linked. That way I can use the movement speed to just stay safe. Also, I'm right here in the center of all three of the jellyfish and all of my party. Super nice. Okay, I have Chi-Ji. We are so fine as long as I have it. We need to be careful about these drops, though. I'm going to go ahead and Chi-Ji now. It's late into that mechanic, and it's going to kind of carry through to this next one. I need to go over there. And then now, since I popped it so late, we're going to get even more value out of Chi-Ji. Like, I can milk it now for some Enveloping Mists. And Spinning Crank Kick to proc those Mastery procs these last few seconds. And we should be good to go. I have Revival. I don't want to use it here, though, but I will, just to be safe. No, I'm not. Screw that. Screw safety. Oh. I say that, and then the Shaman takes a take of the puddle. This boss is so cool. I like that as long as everyone's doing the mechanic, like, he does die relatively quickly. I used to think that boss was, like, broken, and I was like, man, this boss has so much health, like, they need to nerf it ASAP. because my first few runs of that boss took so long, and now I know why. There was just someone not doing the mechanic, and it just like has a perma shield. Like, it's awful. But honestly, the only death that we've had was to our rogues soaking a death mechanic. So that's always nice. I have my stun ready to go. Okay, so the reason why I wanted to do this dungeon is coming up. They changed the final boss mechanics, and I have only seen them once since I've changed them. So it still takes, this might be a sloppy rep of this boss, but I think I would much rather do a sloppy rep than just like put it off. You know what I mean? Like I want to see this boss again. I want to get another stab at it because I know that I could have played my first rep cleaner. So yeah, if you watch me do this boss, you're like, dude, this guy has no idea what he's doing. Honestly, I don't. They changed the mechanics, and it is basically the opposite of what it used to be, and that is exciting to me. I think it's fun. I'm gonna get to learn it. What do we got? We got a Void Terror. Get some hots out before this takes off. I'm just gonna focus the Void Terror in case I need to paralyze it. We got scary packs coming up, so we're kind of just chilling until then. I'm just gonna spin all these little guys away. But it sucks for pugs if you need to do all mechanic. Yeah, for sure. Like, I definitely think Mistweaver is one of those that it would be very... It gains a good bit in a coordinated group. The problem is, as a Mistweaver, it is technically harder to find a coordinated group because less groups want a Mistweaver for some reason, you know what I mean? Okay, for this one, I'm pretty sure we could heal this first pulse with just spinning Crane Kick. But I'm not going to chance it, especially because we have this heal absorb out on the rogue. I am going to pop Chi-Ji and even Shayloons. Yeah, that heal absorb is scary. I don't want to have that overlap just be spun away. I don't want to risk just spinning it away. We're going to punch and kick till about 4 seconds left on Chi-Ji, and I'm going to use those 4 seconds to spread around instant enveloping mists. Here I have Conduit for this next one. Okay, our Shaman's out of range. Very nice. Okay. Final boss time, dude. We blazed through this dungeon. Monk is just so much fun. I feel like the keys go so quick. Alright, what's our count? We need 3%. I'm guessing we're going boss first because we have Lust.
Champion, I know what to do. I'll need to attune the Cynosure to the voice.
Okay, so what did they change on this boss? They made the Dispel only on the tank and it drops a puddle. Whoa! What was this? A follow? Was that a kick follow? Hey, shout out. Appreciate you guys. So I need to dispel the tank when he runs out. And then this is like a debuff, and I need to just watch the timers. I see that the Shaman has it the longest. And then I'm just going to play like middle of my little section here. Mine's about to go off. Also, last time I did this boss, it was bugged to where I could not see the soak. Like, what was that back here? I barely saw it. Pop my defensive. Okay, maybe they made this boss easier. I was thinking that they made this boss harder with the changes to the tank, to the Dispel, but honestly, it's a little easier. Oh, so tank. Nice. Just please focus the soaks, people. That's all we need to do. Does this kill me if I double soak? We gonna find out. Okay, it does not. But my tank stressed me out. I kind of had to go and do that. Tank soak! Soak! What? Killing me! Oh my goodness, tank. He's literally stressing me out. I mean, maybe I'm just doing it to myself. I'm stressing myself out, but holy, that stressed me out. Okay, 0 deaths. Tank, please go soak. Woo! Tank stressed me out.
It is done.
We're good though.
We have
I
our way into the void
wasn't even
storm.
worried. We knew the
Let
tank
us
was gonna
inform
soak.
Lorthamar.
I'm chilling.
And
I'm not even
perhaps
scared.
offer an
Oh,
apology
tank just
to
falls down. I
the
didn't even know you could
near
fall down here.
catastrophe.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so this pack's pretty scary. And oh, actually it's just a tyrant. Never mind. This pack's kind of chill. He will be putting the heal absorb on someone, but I will just cocoon it, honestly. Unless. Super chill. Okay, yeah. Instead of cocooning, I'm gonna thunder focus it. If it goes on the tank, I'm gonna cocoon him. We can honestly just spin here. We're about to get count anyways. There we go. There's the absorb. Yeah, we're gonna have to kill the tyrant. I'm gonna pop Shiji. Hey, very nice. Super chill. Wait. What is up with that DPS? Was the DPS like this the whole key? No, surely not, right? No, okay, that guy kind of popped off. Very nice. Okay. Spell Snap Shadow Mask. It's a pretty baller name. Kaduku, man, it's been a minute. How are you doing? Beard's on point? Oh man, my wife, I'll wake up in the middle of the night and she'll have the razor just like trying to, it's going soon. It's getting on my nerves even, so I appreciate it. But man, I kind of just been growing it out because I wasn't really thinking about it. If I'm being honest, I've just been so busy that I literally didn't even recognize that my beard was getting long. But now that it is this long, it is frustrating and pretty annoying, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, let's look at this overall. We just did 2 dungeons, though, so it's going to be a little weird. Even still, the 2 dungeons that we did were Magisters and Algathar, and our Ancient Teachings healing popping off. Solidus? Is it Solidus or Solidus? Either way, I appreciate the Prime sub, dude. The Bezos bucks go super hard. Thank you so much. Oh, it was a kick bot? Okay. Dude, there are so many. Every single person that's chatted on Kick so far has been a bot, from what I've seen. If there's more today, I don't know, but that website is riddled with bots. Like, straight riddled with them. What dungeon are we doing next? Let's see. Hello? Keyboard? Okay. Let's do the pit. We finna be in the pit, guys. I'm gonna say pit? Question mark? Or we could do like Skyreach. Oh, I don't have a Skyreach scroll. Oh, I do. Or Skyreach? Question mark. What are y'all feeling, team? Give me your danders. Thank you, Sailor Yen. Okay. I got you. Export, copy. Sky? Sky it is. Okay, we're gonna go do Skyreach. Very nice. This dungeon's hard. If you have not seen Skyreach, it has some pretty tough heal checks. Like, it really does have some like sleeper difficult heal checks. Let me see. Sailor can't even speak. Sailor Yen, let me see if I can still post profiles on Wago, or if Wago's even a thing. You know, everyone knows that Weak Auras has collapsed, but no one's talking about Wago. Ooh, okay, this guy's already screaming at the tank for moving too much and knocking people out of his Earthquake. Where did I just say we were going? Skyreach.
Glad I could help.
Okay. So let me see if I can upload this on Wagyu. Do y'all say Wagyu or do y'all say, I've heard it pronounced another way. Wagyu. How do I do it? Oh my gosh, have they changed Wagyu? New import. Paste my string here. It says invalid import. Okay. Planator. Danders. How do I do danders? Okay, we might have to do like a paste bin. Paste bin. Do I have a paste bin account? I don't have one of those websites. Okay, I do have a paste bin account. Okay, I'm trying to get this for you guys. I'm so sorry. How do I do this? Okay. No, I clicked an ad. Ooh, it's a Clash of Clans ripoff too. Okay. Category. Gaming. I'm just gonna say LB Ninja 7's Danders profile. Danders profile. Create new paste. I feel like it's it's public. No paste expiration. Okay. Look, Pastebin is one of those websites where it's like, it kind of looks weird, but I am pasting it here for you guys. All it is like a way that I can paste bigger strings of text for you. So if you go to this website, just post it in YouTube. I'll post it in Twitch chat here as well. If you click on this, it'll take you to this website and you'll see this like giant string of text. And that string of text is the import string, so you just copy that string and you can take it into Danders. Had to throw you a sub. Watch that entire key in your commentary is God tier. Wow, I appreciate that, dude. Not enjoyed a healer stream this much in a long time. You got a new fan. Dude, I appreciate that. You have a new fan as well. I appreciate you. Solidus, the GOAT. Enjoy the rest of your stream. I appreciate you, dude. Look, I don't even think my commentary was as good that time, but I appreciate you so much. This paste belongs to you. Please log into Pastebin to view it. Air this. Okay, let me see if I can figure it out, Yin. I appreciate you like giving me feedback and helping me figure out how to best get it to you. I thought it would be as easy as being able to post it on Wagyu. Unfortunately, it's not. Also, I misspelled Danders, which is kind of funny. Let me just see if like I could send it to you on Discord, maybe. I know you're limited to 200 Sailor Yin. But I don't know. I want everyone to be able to get it, but let's see. I know I can't paste it in my Discord. Why is it saying it's private? Because I did check the box public. Oh, so it's pending moderation. I forget. Pastebin is a weird website where like it has to go through this little moderation thing. Maybe I can do it. I don't know. What if I just comment my Hold on, we're going to do this like the most ridiculous way possible. If I comment on a YouTube video the string for this, what happens then, you know? Like if I just comment on a video the import string and you just go to that video, find that comment. Okay, my most recent video was like a shaman thing. I'm just gonna respond. Rish, I see that Rish commented. So find Rish's comment. No. Find Rish's comment, and then my response to it is gonna be the import link. Oh wait, it crashed. Oh no, we're back. Okay. So yeah, find Rish's comment on my most recent video, and then the import string is my response. Oh man. Sorry, Rish. Okay, now that I've said that, I would love to see your Danders profile because for some reason I cannot see the dispel overlay button. Yeah, I can't either, Rish. It's not showing up. So, like magic dispels are, but the for some reason I cannot for the life of me figure it out why the first boss of Algathar Academy, I can't get it to show. You know what? Let me actually message Danders himself. Give me a second. I'm gonna send him a message and be like, hey, maybe it's something that we're missing, but like me and a few of my chatters can't figure it out. Hey, maybe we are missing something, but me and a few others are having a hard time seeing the dispel overlay specifically. Spelling's hard, man. On boss fights. Okay, so I'll see if Danders responds. Usually, from what I've seen, Danders is usually like pretty responsive at this hour. But I don't know. He probably gets a lot of DMs nowadays. So, who knows? Who knows? Alright, sorry about that, y'all. I am back. So, yeah, we'll figure it out, Sailor Yen. I promise. So, if you haven't gotten it already, it's on in the comments of my most recent video. If you find Rish's comment on that video, I responded with just a random string of text. I just know someone's going to see that and be like, what is he talking about? Like, what? But yeah. Thank you for this. I appreciate it. Hey, as long as you guys get it, I don't mind how we go about that, you know? But of course. Hello, LB Peeps. Nice to see you. Marley's in town. What is good, Marley? How are you doing? Oh, I do need to... I guess I don't technically need to, but... I was going to say, we might need to cut down our key. It is a 16. The thing about Skyreach is it's a difficult key to heal. So I'm afraid that if we don't break it down, like... let's just do it. We've just been slamming 15s. Let's just keep it going. Alright, let's do a countdown. But Marley, it is so nice to see you. How are you doing today? Hopefully very well. It's been a minute. Same with Flux90, dude. Very good to see you guys. Very good to see you guys. Are y'all talking about the normal dispels or the specific private auras / boss debuffs not showing the dispel overlay? Things like, I couldn't see the dispel on Veximus in Algathar, and I couldn't see the dispel on the tree boss, the one that goes on the tank, you know? That stacks up and they die, you know? I just could not see that. Man, if I wasn't watching the stream, I would have been so confused. I probably would have sent you a message on Discord, be like, hey, if you see my message, if you see my response, just ignore it. Or I would have come back through and like edited my message to actually respond to your message. But so we did less this first pull, very nice. I need to get some more renewing mists out. Okay, we're good. Bing chilling. There we go. Why didn't we kill that with a little bit of lust to spare? What is this? Lesser Bulwark. Oh, is he playing Lightsmith, I guess? Dreadwind. See, if you haven't seen this dungeon is not like the worst thing ever, but some of the pools are like, or some of the boss fights, I should say, are really difficult. Like, they just are. Like, it's a lot of healing required. Maybe it's just all the routes that I've gotten have made it more difficult, but I don't think so. I think it really is just harder. Wanted to squeeze in a little Rising Sun kick before I got pushed out of melee. That way, if I needed to, I can instant Shayloons. Dreadwind on this guy. He might get knocked off. No, he's a Death Knight. They aren't affected by any amount of CC. It's so stupid. I am going to stand here. My positioning right now is just in case one of these repels go off. If we do get repelled, I will be knocked back to safety. I will not be knocked off the platform. I literally was going to cocoon the tank. That is tragic. Do we reset is the question. No.
I simply wish you had lasted a little longer.
That is the question. To reset or not to reset? I do think I like doing that platform in two pools, personally. But I do think I could have healed that. If I would have cocooned the tank, I wonder if we would have lived. Probably not. I still feel like we were kind of going down. Yo, what's up, Kritzler? Kritzler, what's good, man? How you doing? First time chatter, welcome into the stream. Hopefully you're doing well today. If Brother Bear's here, maybe they can speak on this, but gosh, it is just so blindingly, blisteringly hot outside. I don't know what it is, but it's been so hot. Oh, thanks for the raid the other day. Oh, okay, so were you the one doing the, you were on the chicken doing the AOTC runs? I was more than glad to raid you. You know, whenever you raid someone that you've never really, like, touched base with before, it's kind of like you're going in blind. So to, like, hang out in your stream for a bit and find out that you're a super chill person and, like, you know, it's just nice knowing, like, okay, so I didn't, like, raid the worst person ever, you know what I mean? So I appreciate you for being chill. But how are you doing today? Hot? You still have snow on the ground? I mean, here it's, what is it? It's like 60, it's like 60 something. It's like 65-ish today. 59 to 65 about. So it's not hot. Whoa! A gifted! Hey, yo! The Kritzler. I also love your name. It's kind of like the Rizzler, but not, you know? So, we love that. Dang, I can't believe we went from having like the smoothest key I've had to we've already had a wipe. And this dungeon, you definitely don't want to wipe on the easy pools, because the hard ones have yet to come for sure. Okay, I'm going to Chi-Ji this. I definitely should go position next to the shaman if I get chakrammed again. Or not chakram, other thing, the knockback thing. Gale Surge, that's the one. I keep dropping those in melee, and that's, you just don't want to do that. I'm gonna have to pocket heal this shaman a bit here. Let's drink up a bit. Charge up our Shayloons. I need to move underneath that chakram before it comes back. But we're smooth sailing. I like having one range here. Blades, I do have conduit. We actually might be able to get away without conduiting if I just drink enough mana to eat. Gale Surge on me. I might get knocked off here. Yikes. Oh, almost trolled. I was just trying not to cleave my allies with it. We're fine though. I need to pocket heal the shaman a little bit because he's out in range. But we're fine. We killed the boss. Dang, I kind of wish that we did reset, because I just want like a clean slate. That wipe was kind of cringe. Okay, this dungeon only gets harder until it stops getting harder. Ooh. Left gang. I know, my eye is itching tremendously. This is the worst time. I don't see the ball. There's the ball. I don't think the squad is swapping to the ball. Okay, what do I have? I have Chi-Ji. Chi-Ji, but also have a spinning brain gig. I'm gonna spin as long as I can. I know it doesn't seem like the spinning crank buff was like crazy, but I swear on this pool a few, like, before the changes, I wasn't able to just spin the whole time. Like, I know I'd have to pop cooldowns. Maybe it was because people like weren't as used to swapping to the orb and stuff, so maybe we were taking extra damage and stuff, but I don't think so. I just think that I feel like you started to fall behind if you just spun. But now it's super chill. Okay, we're going double construct. I wonder if when you pull double construct, can they both target the same person? don't know. Yes, they can, and they did. Of course, I jinxed it. I'm so sorry. Luckily, it was the pallet or the rogue, and luckily our squad is funneling down that guy super hard. That's crazy. Okay, it's on me. It's probably best case scenario because I do have healing elixir. Also, it's good that it's targeting me because I can defensive this, whereas I would rather my teammates not defensive this pack. Because I would rather they have their defensive for the boss fight. I don't really need mine for the boss fight as much as they do. Okay, we have one construct almost down. Very nice. Top of the tank. Because last time I didn't do it, I felt bad. Okay, this boss is very difficult. This boss requires a lot of healing. You know, I haven't done this boss fight with 2-minute Chi-Ji in a minute. I feel like I might actually like it more, but having less Chi-Ji is going to be a little sus. Okay, it looks like our DPS is tanking. Okay, the Shaman and the DK are kind of fighting over them. I'm going to conduit here. Maybe I should have just cocooned the Shaman. Yeah, I should have just cocooned there. It's kind of a waste of conduit. Yeah, defensive mine. Okay, this is a lot more chill. Yeah, that was the nasty overlap. Now we have plenty of time to top up. I did soak one, so I took some heat off of my allies. I think it was off the DK, though, which is not what you want. I also don't want to be tanking these DK, so... No offense, but... if you could come do this, I'd be very grateful. Oh, Rogue. What are you doing? People. Oh, Rogue, what are you doing? Oh boy. Okay, that was rough to watch, not gonna lie. But hey, we've lived through it. Shout out Chi-Ji. This one I have Revival. I do have Conduit as well. I'm gonna lean into... It's like I have to ping these. It's crazy. I'm gonna Revival here, actually. No, screw it. We're just gonna Cocoon and see if we can just heal through, like, muscle through this other one. I think YouTube is the only one still going. Oh no, stream is crashing. Oh my goodness. Insane. Can never have something nice. Dude, I swear, every time the stream is going well, it crashes. This is ridiculous. It's back for now. Oh my goodness, guys, I am so sorry. I think I know exactly what it was. I had to downgrade my my graphics driver because it was messing with my... There was apparently a bug with the graphics driver update that I use. It was messing with my video rendering. So like whenever I try to render a video to post to YouTube, it would like mess up. So I had to downgrade it back to the old version. And now I think it's messing with my streaming now that it's at the old version. Maybe now they've bug fixed it, but I apologize. Maybe I could do it while streaming. Maybe I could update my graphics driver while streaming. Dang, the stream was going so well too. That is so frustrating. I appreciate you guys, those of you that like are coming back, you know, hit refresh and stuff. Nah, don't do that. Okay, yeah, we will not do that. Oh my goodness, I'm getting... I should not have looked away.
A little longer.
I should not have looked away. I was not prepared for that. Should have known. I should have known I was gonna get marked. It's okay though. It's a stupid death, honestly. That's fine. Just shake it off. I am so sorry, guys. Oh, that y'all have no idea how annoying that is, though. But at least now I know that I need to update my graphics driver again. Despite it causing issues elsewhere, it's just for the better. Okay, this boss is also hard to heal. The two melee DPS swapped off the Phoenix very quickly. They were very sure of their damage. I like to see it, honestly. That was the weirdest cheesy I've ever done. Okay. My cooldown cycle's a little awkward. Hopefully the stream is back up and running. Don't hit the egg. Ooh. Oh, I rolled the wrong way. Oops. How's the stream looking, guys? Is it back? Ooh, the DK is stressing me out, man. Okay, I have Conduit, I have Light Cocoon, and I have Thunder Focus, so I'm going to try to Light Cocoon and Thunder Focus here. I am now fully offline Twitch and Kick. You gotta love to hear it. Oh, that's so infuriating. That's okay. At least the YouTube's going strong, I guess. Okay, I have Conduit now. Okay, this is actually looking pretty smooth, and now I'm gonna have Chi for the next one. So, if we get another one, did the stream crash? Yeah, okay, yes, it did. Unfortunately, that is so sad. We might be able to just burn boss here. Nice. Oh no. Oh, that is so sad, guys. I am sorry. At least I know, like, I've gotten to the point in streaming where I know exactly what's causing the issue. It just sucks that it happened. Oh no. Oh man. YouTube protect LB. But most importantly, stream back. Hey, stream's back. Why am I following this guy? Whew. The stream is back. Good to hear it. Dude, the hardest boss in this entire dungeon is this. Goodness gracious. Y'all know my weakness is like jump puzzles. I think this fits that. Whoa, that classification. Goodness gracious, man. Alright, 10 minutes, is that enough though? I don't know. You can make up some very quick percent at the tail end of this dungeon. But is 10 minutes enough? I don't know. Tank, live. These guys chunk the tank, though. Ah. Maybe, here's my conspiracy for you guys. Maybe these Mistweaver keys are going so well that everyone that consistently hates on Mistweaver Monk conspired against the stream. They were like, we have to stop this stream because he is about to time 3 15s in a row. We cannot have that. I think that's it. I think that's the only possible explanation, right? I think there's a chance we can time this. It's just we have to play smooth. Got an orb coming out. Okay, I feel like not everyone swapped to the orb. At least me and the tank did. Maybe another DPS, so that's kind of all you need. Okay, there's a spooky pack. Gotta watch out for this construct and who he targets. So I can basically spin away all the other damage, I think. But we're really gonna have to focus on that and the repels, I guess. Okay, Death Knight got knocked off. You hate to see it. Woo! The spicy pack. Oh. Okay, so I was able to live the knockback. We lost another friend. Was it the DK again? Yeah, this is a very spicy pool, though. Maybe we just spin it. Okay, the repeller's dead. Man, that was a spicy pool. I think if we kill this elemental, the orb goes away. Pretty sure, right? Yeah, it does. Nice. Okay, 6 minutes left. We might be able to salvage this one. Oh man, that damages so much. I have Conduit, I have Cocoon. This boss is pretty tricky. How's the stream looking? Are we back up on all fronts, or it's just gone on some of them? I'm guessing. Okay.
We will cast you down.
We have enough mana. It's all clean. Okay. We lost, like, all the viewers are gone, but that's, honestly, that's fine. Gotta heal through that dot, and then we should be fine. As long as I, like, save some damage for this. So, I have this talent. I actually don't know if I'm talented into it. There's this talent where, like, enemies you roll through get slowed. Maybe it works for stat? Okay, we just cut the room in half. Yikes, man. Okay, so I don't have revival. I do have Chi-Ji, though.
Let the scavengers below feed on their
I'm out of range.
Let me loose! I'm gonna pop Chi-Ji.
behold the might
Help!
of the Arator.
Okay, so that was my Chi-Ji, but I do have Revival coming off soon. Cast them down! Okay, I have no damage. Okay, actually I have Thunder Focus here. That's not nothing. I do have Thunder Focus or Touch of Death lined up. I did just have to waste Revival. But we do have Conduit, and then we'll have Chi-Ji in a minute. So our cooldown cycle is steady so far. Cast them down!
Feed on them.
I wonder if I can roll double jump if he drops me off the edge. I do have Touch of Death. Yeah, we got Touch of Death, that guy. Okay, the room is filling up quickly. We do not have Lust. We have 3 minutes left. Well, 2.5. I feel like it's enough. I have Conduit. I have Chi-Ji in 20. Oh, buddy. I have to run all the way over here. Okay, it's on the Rogue. I did just Conduit. I am gonna Chi-Ji here. Oh, Chi-Ji comes up in 2 seconds. Maybe we just go boss. This guy literally has the same amount of health as the boss. I'm so sorry, Rogue. I don't think I was doing 600k damage. Yeah, you weren't long for this world. We do kill the boss, though.
Well done.
It took our stream crashing, but we just slammed that key. Very nice. Alright, but the stream's back up. That's so sad, dude. That is so sad. I appreciate everyone that, like, hit refresh or, like, gave it some time, you know. I'll fix it. I know exactly why the stream crashed, and it was a necessary evil. Like, I kind of had to risk the stream crashing in order to make my videos render properly. It's just, there was an error with the graphics software that I use, the graphics driver. There was an error with its last implementation, so, like, I don't know. It was a bug on their end. Whew, dude, we just smashed that key, though. What's next? Where else can we go? We got Pit, we got Windrunner. Windrunner would be fun. Oh, the Rogue is off. The Rogue is off. Well, dang, guys. I am so sorry the stream crashed. Honestly, that was fun. Like, we got some pretty solid keys in, too. And especially if you were watching on YouTube, you didn't really have a break in the action. But, yeah, just, like I said, there's some things that, like, sometimes things just happen, you know. But that group was pretty chill. Got some pretty nice DPS people. A good tank. It's always nice to have. But I guess since the stream's already collapsed, I guess we just full send and say we're going to call it here. I will be streaming on Wednesday, so more of the same. Hopefully there's some new changes coming, maybe some dungeon tuning this week. If I were to guess, there's probably some dungeon tuning because we just got spec tuning. But, I mean, dude, we slammed 315. So now this has been my stream character. So I've only really played this character on stream. And we've nailed him. We just absolutely nailed those, made him look easy. So I feel like Mistweaver's looking super good. Super good. If you want my honest opinion, I think that you can go Mistweaver and people will not reject you for the meta spec because you will be up there. But yeah, I'm going to update my graphics driver so that the stream won't crash next time. And I appreciate you guys so much for hanging out today. It was a shorter stream, but yeah, I mean, what can you do? What can you do? Thank you all so much, especially those that came in from Vlad's raid. That was super sick of him, and thank you if you stayed around after that. But guys, I appreciate you all. See you guys on Wednesday for a longer stream for sure.